What is good, YouTube fam? It's your boy Simmer coming back here again with another reaction video for you guys today. For today's reaction video, man, we got Upchurch. So without further ado, let's jump up in this video.
No justice, no peace. Get the fuck out of the road. I'm sick of hearing that shit over and over on Facebook. No justice, no peace. No justice, no peace. How about this? I call bullshit on all y'all motherfuckers in the street. No justice, no peace, right? Nah. More like no fucking morals, no respect, no common sense, no real parenting going on. And how come the ones that are in the wrong are always getting taken up for? Look, dude, I love my family, but if anybody in my family is stupid enough to pull a fucking gun out on a cop when they ain't doing shit and the cop just told you, hey, you're not really gonna go to jail. It's just a little bit of weed, you'll be alright. And then they pull a gun out and aim it at the police. How could I even have his back? You can't. You play stupid games, you get stupid prizes. But you know what? I would never do that. Because my parents kicked my fucking ass when I done something wrong. It seems like nowadays everybody wanna get off the hook because fuck the police or because I'm black or
I like what he said there, you know. He wouldn't do that because his parents whooped his ass. A lot of today's problems can be solved by parents just disciplining their child, honestly. Because a lot of these children and a lot of these people nowadays that are out there doing these weird things, these crazy, convoluted things, just needed a spanking when they was growing up, like to set them straight. Like they're so spoiled that they're feel entitled to everything.
or white. Listen, bro, I'd hate to break it to you, but an attempted murder charge doesn't have a skin color. There's no such thing as a white attempted murder charge or a black attempted murder charge. There's a huge misinterpretation on guns, and that's the fucking problem. All the southerners or rednecks or country folk or etc. that fit the description of a gun owner are the ones getting called idiots. We're the ones getting bashed on Facebook because we like to own AR-15s and shit like that. But anybody who was raised up around guns and raised to respect guns as myself and all my other siblings, we're not the ones pointing fucking pistols in the camera on Instagram and telling everybody how gang we are.
That's me. I feel guilty to that. That's me. Hey, I respect guns, but sometimes I flash my 9. That's all I gotta say about that.
Owning guns has become a symbolism of being quote-unquote hard, quote-unquote gangsta. You don't give a fuck if the safety's off. All you give a fuck about is having it in a music video to encourage other kids to carry around guns when they don't know shit about guns in the first fucking place. All they know is their favorite rapper's got one. How do we fix the problem? I don't know. Since the caveman days, there's been smart cavemen and fucking dumbass cavemen. There's still dumbass people and smart people these days. And hell, you ain't even gotta be smart. You just gotta have common sense. Hell, you got everybody in Hollywood promoting the ban of guns, yet they turn around and glorify fucking guns in their movies, which is fine. I mean, don't bother me, but don't stick your foot in your own fucking ass. You're having all these walks and all these marches for these fucking criminals who thought it would be a good idea to say, bro, I can't go to jail today, and pull out a gun and then get shot fucking 20 times. And then you blame the fucking police. Now, I'm not saying there's not bad cops. There's bad and good everything. But you gotta think, a cop can't just fucking shoot you for no reason these days. Yeah, you might not like listening to them for that time being, and they might be lying their fucking ass off. But most police have body cams now. You don't like what they did to you? Fuck it. Deal with the shit and then take their ass to court. Who's telling the truth will come out on top, whether you're white or black. And don't even sit here and say, oh, well, you got it made, you're white. Yeah, I am white, and I bump rap music louder.
You know what I do hate? I hate when people say exactly what he said. You know, you got it made because you're white. You're white privileged and yada yada yada. I don't believe that. I don't believe that just because I was born black that I have it lower than anything. Sure, I get looks and there's still racism and stuff like that, but there's still racism towards white people as well and everything, so on and so forth. It's all over the place, man. It just, I really dislike when people say that you got it made because you're white. Like, it's like no one has it made unless you're fucking born into a rich family. Then yes, you have it made.
Hot as fuck, and I got tattoos down to my fingers, and I'm young. Come on, dude. If I get pulled over at 2 o'clock in the morning, which is the time that I'm usually awake, they're probably gonna be suspicious at least a little bit. So what do I do to ease their suspicion of me? Well, for one, since I'm a gun owner and do carry a fucking gun, I'm gonna be like, yo, before you start any of this, go ahead and pull me out of the car. I have a gun right between my seat. And I don't want you to think I'm grabbing for it or some shit like that when I'm going to grab my cell phone. He asked me to put my hands on the wheel. I'm not gonna go fucking digging for a can of dip. That don't fucking look good. Even if the cop's being a fucking smartass, I'm still gonna abide by the rules of the law. I'm not trying to get shot because this sketchy ass cop thinks I'm fucking grabbing for something. For no reason whatsoever. So before you try to bash all cops and say fuck the police, why don't you look at your own fucking actions and actually observe what you've done to fuck yourself over? I know it's the truth. You know it's the truth. For the past year, I've seen nothing but police videos of black individuals being in the wrong, getting shot by police, and then social media outlets using that very video to either push the agenda to ban guns or try to create this facade that America is out to fucking harm black people. When is the last time you seen a white guy in the wrong getting shot by police and going viral on Facebook? You haven't seen one lately. You wanna know why? Because they gotta blame somebody for owning all these fucking guns. Who's that? The white people. More so the white people from the South. Ones who voted for Trump. You're trying to make me look like a fucking terrorist, bitch. And I'm fucking done with the shit. White people do dumb shit too. But you know what? You're not gonna see that. Because the white male is a pawn and black criminals are a pawn. On two separate sides of the fucking chess table. And they're using us to talk shit to each other. They're using us to cause an outrage. They want...
I like how he said that, you know, we're on one side of the pond, they're on the other side of the pond, and they're using us to talk shit to each other and to divide us. And that's true, man. The media really strikes up things that are not supposed to be striked up. And it's crazy because a lot of people actually follow that stuff, you know. A lot of people actually go and be like, oh, the media said it, the news said it, it must be true, and yada yada yada, when that's not even the case. Like, it's nuts of you know, today's society, of where we stand at with all this stuff, man. It's just, it's nuts.
Want both of us to point the fucking finger at each other and blame each other so they can just swoop in and fix the problem. When really the problem they're fixing is the one they created in the first fucking place. So with that being said, get in touch with your kids. See what the fuck they're doing. See what kind of shit they like. You see them waving around a gun and trying to be cool? Beat their fucking ass. Because if you don't beat their ass for doing dumb shit now, well, one day they'll be too big. And one day they'll be over 18. One day they'll be in the real world one night. They'll be able to get their hands on a gun. And when they do get to that point, what do you want them to think? Do you want them to think the police are out to murder them? Do you want to teach them how to disarm a gun? Put it on fucking safety? Any of that shit? Do you want them to know how to act around a law enforcement officer? What not to do, what to do? You want to teach them they can't blame everything on someone else? No, you don't want any of that. So get with the fucking program and stop blaming your actions on other people. I haven't made a video about situations like this in a long time, and I'll tell you exactly why. Because I took about 5 steps back and looked at everything from the outside. I quit following politics. I quit following all these rallies and shit people are throwing in the streets. Because, hey, I'll be a man and I'll admit it to you. It alters the way you think about certain types of people, whether you're like that or not. Based off what color you are, what kind of shit you like on Facebook and whatnot, they put shit in front of your face that makes your blood boil. So for a white person, videos will pop up all the time of a bunch of black dudes jumping a white guy. Hell, the white guy could have done something bad and deserved his ass being kicked. You don't fucking know, because you weren't there. But you'll sit back and be like, man, why they all jump here, man? What the fuck, bro? And on a black person's Facebook, it might show a black...
That's true, man. Like you said, it alters the way you think about the other side, because just like he said, you know, he sees a lot of things, and just like I see a lot of things on my Facebook and Twitter and stuff like that, a lot of things that has to do with white males doing exactly what he said, beating on a black dude, or a black dude beating on a white dude. You don't know what that white dude or that black dude has done, but it will be like, you're just sitting there, you're just getting angry, because it's like, well, why did you have to do that? Like, things could have been taken a different way, but you don't know the whole side of the story, but all you see is that little snippet, so it's fucking with your head, you know. It's creating, you know, monsters and races and division.
dude getting jumped by a bunch of fucking white dudes. And that'll make them be like, what the fuck, man? Fucking motherfuckers, man. It's all on purpose. So here's what I advise you to do. Stop believing every fucking thing you see on the internet. Step back and look at stuff for what it is. Not what you heard it was, what it actually is.
Well, there you guys have it, man. My reaction to Upchurch. Pshhhhh. If you guys like this video, go ahead and hit that thumbs up button for me. Thank you guys for commenting, sharing, and subscribing. And I'll see you guys next time. Peace.